All right. Hello, everybody. Let me see if I'm live. Let's see if I'm live. If you see this, just print a quick hello in the chat so I know that the stream is working. It's the first stream this year. So, hey, quick hello world in the chat would be really cool because it actually doesn't show me here the people are watching. Hey. So, yeah. So this in this stream. All right. Hello, hello. Okay, it's working. Cool. Still working. Hello on YouTube. Hello on LinkedIn. Yeah, first live stream this year. Last year I was a bit lazy with the live streams. I'm trying to make a change on that. Tell you a bit more about data engineering, about the work that I do with my academy, and how you can get into data engineering this year. Hi, hello. Wow, a lot of people here. Nice. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, uh, I thought this stream I'm going to dedicate to a bit of a recap of how last year went and a bit of an outlook what I have planned this year. I actually haven't set my goals for this year yet. Um, I hope you have done some goals for this year. You should start doing this a bit earlier than me so that you can actually see, am I doing some progress? Do I reach my goals? Because otherwise sometimes you get a bit like, can get a bit depressed that you like life isn't going forward or something. So that make some goals, and whatever it is, could be from work, could be personal. um, do that. I'm going to do that most likely tomorrow. Hey, Andrew. Great to see you. Yeah. Thanks. That's the new shirt. It took us a while to actually do the design, and the stitching is done by someone from our town actually. So this is yeah, produced locally, except the shirt. But you know what I mean. So I'm trying to support our local people here. Um, yeah. So about, I hope you had a really good New Year. Happy New Year, everybody. Uh, in Germany was also quite nice. It wasn't actually that cold, which is a bit strange, but that's how it is. Yeah. So my stuff from last year, how everything went great on my side, I have to say. The academy and learn data engineering is really took really off last year. um, I love to see that I'm able to help people, and sometimes help people really quickly find a job. That's super cool. We've done a lot of work in courses and so on. So, well, let me get to that in a second. Um, Last year was awesome year because it was actually my first time I went uh, like full time on all of this. So I'm doing this full time. I'm going to continue doing this full time. Um, our academy now has 500 members, which is like awesome. I To think that I have been teaching over 500 people data engineering is absolutely, it blows my mind. I remember back when I started the academy, I think right when COVID hit or something, I started this with 2 3 people. It's really awesome. Yeah, that's something that I'm very happy with. um, I teach a lot of coaching students last year, around 30 coaching students. We now have 17 courses in the academy, which is like awesome. I'm really happy how that turned out, and a few example projects for AWS and Azure and so on, and Docker. It's really happy. So there were a few big things last year. Um, that we were working on, and especially for me, the big things. I don't know for you. Maybe write in the chat what was the big thing for you last year that you achieved or that you were working on. For me, it was the move back away from Team Data Science, the old website, into the new site, Learn Data Engineering, uh, because I thought it would make more sense. Team Data Science is, people were thinking more that this is about data scientists, and that's not it. So I'm an engineer. I want to teach engineering, so that's why I moved to this. I'm also moved away into a new platform like teacher with Teachable. Teachable is the platform where I run all my courses on. Is really good. I know there are also some other companies like Kajabi and so on, uh, but I'm happy with Teachable. They are taking a lot of my plate, and yeah, they have payment gateways and everything. It's really really great. So that was a big thing. They're hosting the courses. They're taking care of the payments. That's something that is really big. I also was struggling last year a lot with the legal stuff, cookie policies and privacy policies and so on. It's just like uh, I I spent, I don't know, I spent over 10,000 euros on all of this, I think, but it's it's a part of business, and that's why I don't like cry after this money. It's something you have to do. So running something like this academy, like my Learn Data Engineering platform, this is going to cost you some money. So that was something that I had to spend, and that was a big thing. We worked months. I worked with lawyers months for this. Um, yeah, those were some big things. Um, I'm still struggling a bit with finding a good way for these YouTube videos. I don't know exactly how to go with this. Maybe we're going to keep up the live streams. Depends on how you guys like the live streams. How many questions you ask. If you bombard me with questions, then definitely uh, I'm going to keep this up. If this helps you, yeah, we're currently working on every day a new video. Right now, it's there are not so many videos coming out because like over the holidays and so on, wasn't really I didn't really have the time. But we're going to start it back up, maybe with live streams. I don't know. Yeah, so this is something that I'm currently a bit questionable how I'm going to go with this. From timing wise, I think the time now is actually a really nice time. Around, that's my 1:30 p.m. or 1:45 that I started. I like this. This is a nice time. Yeah. Let me quickly get to a few answers here. What's your New Year resolution? As I don't really have a New Year's resolution. One thing that I want to keep up is um, I want to get more into the go more outdoors, like do a bit more sports. I For some time I did I'm doing Nordic walking, but I'm absolutely, during winter time I'm slacking on that. During summer I go out every day in the morning, but right now it's like it's every day is wet and it's rainy, and but that's something that I hope you also do, especially now that we all or most of us work remote and you sit at in your office all day. Do that. um Andrew had an achievement. My biggest achievement was adding a huge new deep learning section to my course. Awesome. Super stressful and time consuming, but it's done. Congrats, Andrew. Yeah, it's these things. It always looks so easy. Yeah, 1 2 3 new courses, or just can you deliver this content, but it's actually it's taking a lot of time to figuring out a good concept, and but it's fun nevertheless. It's still fun. So congrats, Andrew. Um, Hello from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Great content from Academy. Thanks. Thanks. I'm learning very much. So, Vitor, nice to have you in the Academy. Say hello. Did you say hello on Slack? If you're not on Slack, then just say hi on Slack. Um, you're doing great. Keep it up. Thanks, Harsh. Yeah, I'm going to yeah try to keep up the live streams. Yeah. The other thing that I have in this that I want to talk about is a bit of stuff that doesn't work or didn't work last year. Uh, I'm guessing you also had a few things that didn't work, and for me, one thing that really I was struggling with was yeah, Guy, the Slack is only for students. Yeah. What I was struggling last year is I was starting a weekly Zoom call for the Academy members. So basically, that everybody within the Academy, I thought, well, I have a few hundred people. Why not put up a weekly live stream or a weekly call with all the Academy members? But that didn't really work out. People were not joining. I don't know, maybe it was my timing, so I had to drop that. That didn't work out. That made me a bit sad, but it is what it is. Maybe I do it monthly from now on. I don't know. Let's see. Um, hey, hi, Aaron. Happy New Year. Yeah, you're welcome, Aaron. Yeah, Aaron, that was really a fun thing to do to help you get that job in the crypto space. That was really fun. Yeah. I don't know what to say else. That was a cool thing, and I'm very happy that you got the job and that you like your job, what you're doing. It's cool. That makes my day. It's something that sometimes I struggle a bit with, that the coaching students don't have enough time. They very often start very strong, and then they see that they need to spend more time on this, and it's not easy. 3 months sounds long, but it's going by very, very fast. And so sometimes it's a bit, for me it's a bit, I'm a bit sad that people drop off, and like uh, but it is what it is. I learned to live with it. Yeah. uh I don't know why your academy is overpriced. If you think it's overpriced, don't buy it. It's that easy. I don't force you to. And if you go around and look at the other stuff, it's absolutely cool. Get something better that is cheaper. I don't know if you will find it, but that's it. That's as much as I'm going to say. If you think it's overpriced, then that's it. Uh, I wish you good luck. If you want to get more engineering content, for instance, check out my free YouTube channel where I do everything, where this live stream is and everything else. That might help you, or other YouTubers as well, for free. Absolutely no problem. Um, yeah, yeah. So these were a few things, like bringing in course creators. I thought last year I'm going to bring in a lot of course creators, that not only I create the courses but also other people. Didn't really work out. So Yoke came around, Amit created a course, and Christian, who was a previous a coaching student of mine. So that was really nice, and that was nice working with them. And they did some really nice courses. Amit for Python beginners, Suyok, the whole Hadoop course. It was a really big course, and he took a lot of time out on the side. And Christian as well with the Azure course. That was a really cool thing. The other thing was that I did a lot of calls, and a lot of people didn't come around and like dropped off the map. That was a bit. I was a bit unhappy with that, but it is what it is. Yeah. So Yeah. Um, yeah. What are we working on right now? Let me quickly see the comments here. Um, Hassan. Um, can you give a detailed run through of what your academy contains? Like I'm going to give if I forgot it, so if I can scrape enough money, I will be able to perform better at any entry level. So the thing is, the academy is actually, and that's where sometimes people are a bit confused. I'm making this so this is entry for entry level compatible or easy for entry levels because a lot of people coming from other jobs like data analyst or developer or database management or something or database admin, and they want to move towards the engineering stuff. That's why I built the academy. I'm not going through the whole thing because that doesn't really make sense. But what I can show you, oh, can I share my desktop now without messing everything up here? Let me see. Share screen. This one. So one thing that you can do, or that yeah, that you can do because it's too much content to just go through everything. When you click on the academy, I have here a button view all courses of the academy, and in here you can basically you can see the new recruiting course, recruiting service that I'm installing. You can have a look at all the courses that we do, like the okay, that's not why I'm gonna do this as an incognito window. You can go here through all the courses. You see the introduction videos that I did. You can look at the description and the stuff, basically everything that is within the course. We are currently working on making these descriptions better. Then I have every for every course the content is here, so you can just go if you want and if you're interested, go through this. Um, where was it? Here, learn data engineering. I clicked on the wrong thing. Here, and then you use here view all courses. And I split this into basics, then platform pipeline design fundamentals. Then it's a bit about basic tools like fast API, building APIs, Kafka, Spark, document streaming, document database, data warehouses and data lakes, and Hadoop. And then I have example projects for Azure, for AWS, for streaming project completely with Docker. Same with the storing and visualizing time series data. Um, so look into that. You, if you're interested, click through that. Um, yeah, that's something. Um, Guys, as constructive criticism, some of my favorite videos that I learn the most from are watching you work through problems like the video fighting Docker networking problems. Yeah, I sometimes do that. Uh, I add this stuff also to the courses usually. Whenever I struggle with something very long, either I'm doing a live stream if I can't figure it out, or and what I then do is once I solved it, I'm adding this to the courses so that you can actually go into this. But yeah, maybe maybe I should do more of this if you like this. I think these debugging sessions are cool. For me right now, I'm actually lacking a bit of the time to actually do these because I'm trying to focus on the coaching work, the setting up work, the marketing stuff, and for instance, I have 3 courses coming out this year, early this year, where I actually didn't do the development. I have somebody who's doing the development, David. and Christian, who are doing the development for the course. So I actually can't do debugging stuff because I don't do it. But yeah, maybe I can do this more often. Where let's say if I look at a certain tool or something, where that we can go through this. Um, yeah, that's something. Thanks, guy. I'm going to try to figure something out. Any plans for creating a sort of community Discord channel? That'd be great. I'm not sure about the Discord thing. I used Discord before. For the Academy members, I have Slack, where Academy members can go to Slack. I also have a Telegram channel where you can where you can chat, and I guess a chat group on Telegram for everybody. Uh, but I'm going to keep that in mind. Let's see what comes this year. Let me write this down. Like a public Discord. Public Discord channel or something. That's a good idea. I see the courses. Thanks, Gilbert. Um, no, it's all good. It's all good. Hassan, it's all good. All good. So you might ask, what is coming this year? I added this. The title of this is Data Engineering in 2022. So I'm thinking of, okay, what is it that I'm going to release this year, that people actually need. There are a few things coming this year. We're going to start with that Python course, and uh, I made a did I make a poll of this? I think I made a poll of this on LinkedIn, and a lot of people actually reacted to that poll and was like, "Yeah, you need that. You need that." I'm going to make a Python course on basically about Python for data engineers, where you get the basics of like working with JSONs, working with datetime, working with APIs, um, pandas. I have something with NumPy, data validation, unit tests, and so on and so on. So this is going to be coming this year. Early this year, the development is done. I already prepared the course in the academy, so um, this is going to come very soon, and that's the first thing. The second thing that is going to come this year are two more AWS courses. And these, unfortunately, I cannot sign into my Miro. Let me see if I can quickly sign into Miro. No, I can't sign in. There are two courses coming in, and these courses are a bit more based on the machine learning part. PySpark, I already have two pieces of PySpark in this. PySpark as batch processing and PySpark with streaming. So this that I already have. Let me quickly share my desktop here so you can see this. So basically what's coming soon is share screen, this one. So what is coming soon? The part one is already developed, where we are actually starting to implement machine learning. So what we're going to do is we're going to have the here. Okay. Where we're getting data, or we're querying data from Twitter with a Lambda function on AWS, and that Lambda function has a machine learning algorithm in it that actually does natural language processing, and then sends the sentiment to a Postgres SQL database, and from there we're going to create we create a Streamlit dashboard where you look at the data, at the basically all the tweets and the sentiment of the tweets, and we decide to use Reuters here to get news in. So that's something that is coming in. Data is also going to be dropped into the data lake, into S3. Go on here. Go away. And so this is basically part one, and everything very simple setup. So you can go basically step by step through this. We're going to use not CloudWatch, but we're going to use Event Hub here. No, not Event Hub. Event Bridge here to actually trigger this Lambda. And this is going to be part one. So you can see how easy it actually is um, to build something like where you stream in data and you analyze it on the fly through a machine learning process. And part two is what currently is in development, where we have a Docker container where you train locally with data on S3 your machine learning, basically your model. Then we drop that model file into S3, and we basically, instead of putting the analytics into that Lambda, we're hosting this as a API. And the cool thing with that, what I want to do is, this all is through the CLI configured, so nothing with the UI of AWS. And whenever you do an update on the API, what we want to do is you basically make a commit on Git, and this then actually starts a GitHub action and creates a Docker image and puts this into ECR, into the container registry on AWS, and then hosts it as, or replaces the machine learning container that we're running. So with this, we have a bit of a CI/CD pipeline where you code it, then you have the integration here with your Git repo and with ECR, and then with the deployment straight into production here. So this is something that we're working on, that's going to be coming very soon. The first part, as I said, is already developed. I just need to record the videos this year, beginning of this year. Yeah. So that's something that we're currently working on. We're also working on the website. I don't know if you have seen it. We are right now, I spent a lot of money this year on the website. We are actually revamping the whole Learn Data Engineering website. So it always looks so easy, but this is a completely custom website now on top of Teachable. And the next part that we're doing is we're changing out the Academy page, making this more easy to use, more clear, a lot of nicer design. That's what we're currently working on. A nice picker for the plan that you can choose, and so on. So that's something that I'm currently working on a lot, and that's going to be coming in next year. So no, next year, this year. Just curious if I need to switch to Python as a data engineer if I'm already an expert in Java. Can you not do everything in Java, and what's the reason for knowing Python for data engineering? The thing is, I'm also Christian. I'm also coming from the Java side. I learned Java a long time ago. I used Java as a data engineer for almost everything. But what I see is this trend towards Python. And I see this whenever I work with the data. Now, yes, you can do a lot of stuff with Java the same way. But for instance, working with JSON validation, JSON data, uh, putting stuff into pandas data frames, and then sending this through or validating it and changing data types very easily, and so on. So that's where Python shines. It's so easy to use. It makes the libraries make the data handling so easy, that this is where it's far superior than Java. Java, you can very, let's say, hard code stuff. It's a very clear language that I personally also like. where you can actually set data types, not like in Python. But Python is, because of the libraries, Python is more flexible, and that's where everybody's heading. So I would say try when look at Python. You have already Java knowledge. Look at the options that Python gives you and makes it easier. I know we had problems back in the day with Java, where it was super hard to, or actually it was impossible to do something. And once we switched over to Python, or we knew that in Python it was only a few lines of code, and that's like mind blowing. So yeah, Christian, look into that. It's the reason I would say Python is something to invest time in 2022 if you only know Java. So many tools are moving towards Python since it's a more common language than Java. Well, Java is also a common language. I mean, it's it's everywhere, and you still use it. It's in data science. It's a bit less, um, because data scientists very often are working a lot with Python. All the machine learning tools or libraries are in Python, or in Python, and they are very strong. So that's why, this Python move as well, because also scientists are sometimes doing the engineering part. And yeah, but Java is still a great language. I still love it. Yeah. What did I have on my list here as well? Let me quickly get my list out. I made a list of stuff that I want to talk to, but I also need to go in 8 minutes because I have coaching in a few minutes. Where's my list? Any more questions? Put in more questions in the comments. I need to try to answer them. Yeah, one big thing that I'm working on. Thanks. One big thing that I'm working is the recruiting service, and that's something that is going to be my thing for this year. I'm most likely this is going to. That's why I'm not going to do coaching in the early 2 or 3 months. I'm not sure yet. Haven't decided fully, but I want to start helping people not only with the academy that they learn data engineering. I also want to help them actually find a job. It's always a bit, for me, a bit sad that I know I try to help people learn data engineering, but the ultimate thing, what's the ultimate thing? The ultimate thing is that you actually help people then find a job, because that's the goal why people learn data engineering. They want to find a job, and so that's why I'm going to go that route, try to help you guys. It's going to be free for you. For every academy member. Who's going to pay for this? The companies are going to pay for this. That's my plan. I don't want you to pay for this. I want to pay companies for getting good talent, getting very good data engineers, that my academy helps establish a bar of, this is what a data engineer needs to know, and that people know, okay, when they come out of the data engineering academy at Learn Data Engineering, then this person actually is a good engineer. That's my goal. That's why I'm working on these two things: academy, um, and recruiting. Coaching is something that I like. I really like. I did a call today, and I have 3 more calls actually today. Um, but the thing is, it's not really scalable for me. Uh, yeah, I really like it, but it's taking so much time. If I take a lot of students, it's taking so much of my time that I can't focus on other stuff like creating courses or the recruiting thing. So I think the coaching stuff needs to get a bit in the background for now. Um, Maybe I can get another trainer or someone. Let's see how this is going to work out. Yeah. I don't know where how I got to this. Doesn't matter. If you join the academy, does that include sandbox time on cloud providers? No, I don't have any connection and affiliation to cloud providers. What is the case, however, that on right now on GCP you get I think $200 and 3 months free, and on Azure you also get credits for using stuff, and on AWS you have free tier. So that's you have to create your own accounts. I don't have any sandbox accounts, unfortunately. If you know somebody who has connections and can set me up with something for my students, that would be really cool. But for now, unfortunately, not. But as I said, it's like especially on AWS, the course maybe cost you 20-30 bucks if you use this for a month. Um, so it's not that the cloud stuff is going to cost you a lot. And also, I created courses where you don't have to use the cloud, and so yeah. How many participants for each coaching call? I'm doing one-on-one coaching. So I did coaching before where I had group coaching calls. Right now I'm doing one-on-one coaching because it's actually I learned that it's more beneficial for the students, and it's also more fun for me. And that's why I'm moving towards I moved towards one-on-one coachings last year. I'm going to keep that up. I'm going to look into how to move on with the coaching. Maybe I also thought about making maybe taking 2 students a month and spending a bit more time with them. Right now each call is 30 minutes. It's absolutely enough. In 30 minutes, from my experience, we talked about we talk about a lot of stuff. And usually I send then people off, and they need to do the work before we talk next. So 30 minutes is enough, but maybe I'm going to up this. I up the pricing, and maybe I also up the time. Let's see. I haven't decided on this yet, but the coaching is something that is close to my heart. It's always fun. Yeah, let's see. Okay, I actually need to go. I'm going to try to. Let me see my calendar for tomorrow. I'm going to try to come on tomorrow again. This time, maybe 13, maybe my 1:30. Let's see how I can make it. So yeah, if you're interested in data engineering, check out my academy. If you want to chat, check out the Telegram channel. I don't have the link right now. Let me see. I think I have the link here on the website. Let me see. Share screen here. Do I have the Telegram on the website here? I think it's here's the here. I have the Telegram, the link to the Telegram channel here. So if you want to chat, um, join the Telegram chat, and yeah, that's it. So thanks for being here. Thanks for all the cool questions and the um, and the comments. Let's see if we can do this tomorrow again. I think I already have a topic that we can look into. So see you then. Thanks for being here. Have a great new year, great start, and then yeah, see you later. Bye. Actually clicked the wrong button. I need to do end broadcast and not leave studio.